Most students think that the key to success is knowing exactly what to do. As a professional career coach, I disagree. My name is JP Michel, and I've built a framework that turns self-doubt into direction. And this is based on a personal story, which I'll share with you today. You can use this information to help guide you in your career so that you make better career decisions. All right, I'm in Chicago, and it's the 2023 NCDA Conference, National Career Development Association. I'm a member, and I see a living legend sitting in the hotel lobby. His name is Mark Savickas. Now, at the NCDA conference, this is a big deal. Mark is a superstar. He's authored over 100 articles, 40 books, and his technique, his approach, his theory, the career construction interview, it has changed career development for the better. I want to have an idea that changes career development for the better. So when I see Mark, I'm excited. I need a lot of help though. And I hope that Mark can help me. If I go see him, maybe Mark's going to give me the boost of confidence that I need. Anyways, that's what I was thinking. But I'm just standing there at this point, and now I'm starting to worry. Like, just don't blow it. Don't say something dumb to Mark. Take a deep breath and I walk over, finally. Hi, Mark. I'm JP. We've met before. I really admire your work and I want to ask you for your help. So Mark nods, and instead of answering me, he asks, who did you admire when you were growing up? Uh-oh. I realize what's going on. I'm not just talking to Mark. I'm in a career construction interview right now in this hotel lobby. You see, that question is directly pulled from his career construction interview. So now I feel a lot of pressure to come up with the right answer. Who did I admire when I was growing up? My Uncle Brian, because I admired his confidence. Mark nods and he waits and he's thinking and he says, and you've struggled, JP, with your confidence your whole life, haven't you? Ouch. It feels so personal. When he said that, the emotions flooded in. I'm instantly overwhelmed, and I feel the tears filling my eyes. I came to see Mark for validation and encouragement, but now I'm actually crying. What is this, Mark? I didn't cry because he was mean or harsh. I'm crying because Mark sees me. I'm seen, like maybe more deeply than I was ready for in that moment. And the truth is Mark is right. I have struggled with my confidence ever since I was a kid. This insight that he gave me, it allowed me to look at everything else differently. Check this out. My favorite movie is Kung Fu Panda. Do you remember the panda goes from couch potato to dragon warrior? I also love a show called Stranger Things, where the character 11, she goes from like helpless kid to supernatural superhero. I even spent years working in a field called industrial organizational psychology. This is the psychology of work. And I struggled the same way. As a consultant, I will need to work with new companies, new industries, new leadership teams, and you need to go from 0 to 60 as fast as possible. You go from clueless outsider to trusted leadership advisor. I did this over and over. I did it for an aerospace manufacturer. I did it for paint stores, energy producers, mining equipment companies. And I traveled to an actual gold mine. Imagine, like I know nothing about gold mines, but I need to figure it out. In those years, I ran something called an assessment center. You know how pilots practice in flight simulators? There's a version of that for leaders in companies. Leaders in career transitions go through assessment centers. Imagine this for a moment, okay? It's a full day of role plays with actors where the leaders get assessed on their skills, their competencies. Things like, can you inspire other people? Can you make good decisions? Can you solve problems? So my first assessment center that I ran, I felt clueless. I had no idea what I was doing. And then I did 5 and eventually 10 and then 50. Eventually I had hundreds of coaching conversations with these leaders. And I eventually felt clued in. I actually enjoyed that challenge, by the way, of going clueless to clued in. I had fun. So yes, maybe Mark was right about my confidence. But how could this idea help me with my current mission to change career development? I think Mark already had the answer. He had attended a presentation I did for the Ohio Career Development Association years ago, and he told me, JP, you help students build their confidence with your challenge mindset. Something changed for me when he said that, because before that, I used to view this struggle with confidence as a weakness, something I needed to fix, something embarrassing, something I needed to change, like permanently. But what if my struggle itself was an asset? Watch this. I like the struggle of being a beginner and then stepping up. There's so much more I need to learn about so many things. And this quality and even the pain that it causes along the way can actually help other people. Who? Well, you, the people watching. You're struggling with your career options about where you want to go. Maybe you're struggling with your confidence the same way I did. Maybe you want to go from clueless to clued in a new industry that you're excited about. People who are clued in, they see the bigger picture. They understand what they're actually working on at work. They understand the problem to solve. Without this, it's really hard to enjoy your work and to thrive and to actually get a job in the first place. And I think in our careers, people will need to do this, clueless to clued in, multiple times, not just right now, but over and over as you reinvent yourself. The world of work is changing. Companies are going to need new types of things. Artificial intelligence is going to change things as well. So people will need to be adaptable and reinvent it themselves often. Success and confidence in careers, it's not going to come from having all the answers today like this. Success for you, for me, for everyone comes from a better way of navigating. That day in the hotel lobby, Mark didn't give me the answer I expected. Instead, he gave me something even better, a new way to see myself and my work. Isn't that what you want today? Maybe you're someone who's right now looking for a job title, and I hope that you take away something even better, a new way to see the world. So if you've ever felt like you're not confident enough or not ready or not good enough, maybe you're not broken. Maybe you're just building. Confidence isn't something you wait for that will magically happen. It's something you can grow into. One small step at a time, one small risk at a time. If this message hits home for you and you want more real talk about confidence, careers, and figuring out what you can do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I've got more stories, tools, and mindset shifts that are coming your way to help you find your path and own it. I'll see you in the next video.